Why are you giving Tom Cruise a BFI Fellowship?
We're giving Tom the BFI Fellowship because he's not only an extraordinary actor and producer who's delighted audiences across the world with films as varied as Mission Impossible and Jerry Maguire, but he's also been an incredible friend to the UK industry. He's made films here for years, he's supported crews, suppliers, and he's allowed us to celebrate our craft and bring on a new generation of great filmmakers. So when he receives that award tonight, he's going to be joining a collection of people who've changed the way we think about cinema, and I can't think of a more fitting recipient of the fellowship.
What impact do you feel that Tom Cruise has had on the UK?
Tom's had the most extraordinary impact on the UK industry. He's obviously been making films here for years, and by our estimate, he's single-handedly directed £1 billion in production funding into this market. And if you unpick that a little bit, we think that as many as 10,000 people in this sector have been directly impacted by working on a Tom Cruise film. And what's great about that, that's just not established creatives. He's always made a real commitment around bringing on trainees and helping us train a new generation of filmmakers. So we have a lot to be thankful to him for.
So, your favourite Tom Cruise moment?
There are so many amazing Tom Cruise moments on screen, but strangely mine is one that is off screen, and it relates to a tiny thing that happened in the aftermath of COVID, when, if we take ourselves back to that time, we were incredibly anxious about cinema. Would audiences come back at all? And one day, a very unassuming man with no fanfare, no entourage, turned up at the BFI IMAX to watch Tenet, and that was Tom Cruise. And he took a picture and he posted a selfie that simply read "Back to the Movies." And that tiny moment of advocacy from someone of his status, I think, had a profound effect on people's confidence going back to cinema. So that's my favourite moment.
And your first Tom Cruise experience?
I've always been a massive Tom Cruise fan. I think any Tom Cruise film has been an opportunity to go to the cinema. And when I think about seminal moments in my life, particularly in the 80s and 90s, they're often built around going to see a Tom Cruise film. So I guess I'm absolutely a Top Gun super fan. I call myself out on that. But what's amazing, I think, is how often you find yourself thinking of those moments which have real cultural resonance, whether his show of vulnerability in Jerry Maguire or the extraordinary court scenes in A Few Good Men. There are just so many to choose from.